Although Berserk is a series with many great panels, I think each arc has panels that shine above the rest. And in this 5-part series, I'm going to be going over 5 panels from 5 different Berserk that I think are the best of that arc. And in today's episode, I'm going to do the Golden Age arc instead of Black Swordsman just to get in timeline order instead of the actual book series release. And there's many panels you could pick from the Golden Age arc that are amazing. Each panel is just amazing. I think the art is phenomenal throughout the whole Golden Age arc and just the series in general. The panel I chose for the Golden Age arc, it's a panel that's, I think, is forgettable. I think most people, I don't know. It's not a panel I see talked about a lot. It's a panel I really like. The aftermath of Guts and Casca having sex. Honestly, I think it's one of the best moments in all of Berserk. It just tells you so many things about Guts' character. Guts comparing his sex with Casca to this moment makes it feel like his moment with Casca was a time of literal healing. Healing more for his soul and not his body, which is something he really needed due to his trauma he carried since he was a child. Also, the wording itself in the panel I find very interesting. It states that the sword shined dimly in the distance. In a way, it makes me think of the time Griffith compared Guts to his castle, how the castle looked dimmed next to him. It makes me think that maybe Casca is Guts' true dream. And again, this is another moment as a child that he actually felt like someone cared about him. And now in this panel, he feels that care again, but it's a much more and greater feeling than before. In Guts' childhood, this is the only time anyone ever shows him any compassion. And in that moment, his sword is shining in the dim. It's less important to him for the first time. After Casca shows him much more compassion than Gambino ever did, he flashes back to this. I think in that moment he's realizing that fighting and killing was a substitute consistent love he never had. Now that he has an opportunity for that love in the form of Casca, his sword is shining dimly once again. Guts in this moment knew what his dream truly was. Casca is symbolic of Guts' true inner path to purpose, and rather than live the life of a wandering swordsman he always knew. And this is also shown throughout the panel. This is one of the few panels in Berserk where Guts isn't holding his sword. He even sleeps with his sword. But once he's holding Casca, that sword is no longer in his arms within his subconscious. It's still, that part of him still exists, but he doesn't have essential anxiety related to his life as a swordsman being his purpose. He found a much more meaningful purpose and is willing to let the sword exist in the back, not out of sight, but not the main purpose either. Casca allowed him to come to terms with himself, that he has potential to be more than just a swordman for hire, but rather a lover, a partner, a protector, and not a killer. That's healing in itself. Hey, what's up? I'm gonna try and get out this series, the 5-part series, before the end of the month, so before October. And in October I'll try and do another series on a different anime, manga, whatever you guys want. And then before I post part 2 of this series, I'm going to try and get another video in of a different anime or manga, just so it's not, my account's just not filled with Berserk videos. So yeah, give me some videos I should do. Alright, bye.